welcome to the channel. Before we jump into today's video, don't forget to click the like button if you enjoy the content and subscribe to the channel to never miss an update. Here, you'll find analysis, news, and all the information every basketball fan loves. Turn on the notification bell to stay in the loop. Now let's get straight to the point. Get ready, because today's topic is unmissable. As the NBA trade deadline approaches, the Golden State Warriors have made it clear that their main objective is to strengthen their front court. Despite rumors surrounding Jimmy Butler gaining momentum, the team's management seems focused on another priority: finding an impactful center. Under the leadership of General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr., the team is exploring strategies to acquire a difference-maker, using expiring contracts and draft picks as assets to facilitate a major deal. According to insider Brett Siegel, the Warriors are monitoring several names that could address the roster's needs. Among the most mentioned options are Jonas Valanciunas, Nikola Vučević, Chris Boucher, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Nick Richards. However, the primary focus seems to be acquiring a center capable of efficiently spacing the floor, a skill that both Valanciunas and Vučević possess. Of these, Vučević stands out not only for his versatility, but also for his all-star status, making him the most coveted target. Currently, Vučević is having one of his best seasons with the Chicago Bulls, averaging 21.5 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 3.3 assists per game. Moreover, his shooting accuracy has reached exceptional levels, reinforcing his position as one of the most sought-after centers in the trade market. For the Warriors, Vučevic's ability to shoot from long range makes him a key piece within the team's offensive system, known for its emphasis on ball movement and perimeter shooting. At the moment, the Warriors' offense is ranked only 16th in the league, and Vučevic's arrival could provide the boost needed to improve this statistic. His ability to play both inside and outside the paint would add a new dimension to the attack led by Steph Curry. Additionally, Vučevic's rebounding strength and defensive presence would be crucial for facing more physical teams in the playoffs. In other words, he would bring tactical balance to the team and increase its chances of competing for the championship. While Vučevic's contract, valued at $21 million for the 2024-25 season, might be a hurdle for some teams, the Warriors have the flexibility to structure an enticing trade. The deal could include players with expiring contracts, such as Gary Payton II, Kevon Looney, or even Lindy Waters III. Additionally, young talent Moses Moody could be used as a trade asset to attract the Bulls' interest. Chicago, on the other hand, might demand future draft picks, and the Warriors could be willing to offer several second-round selections or even a higher value pick to close the deal. The big question, however, is whether the Warriors will be willing to pay the necessary price to acquire Vučević. With Steph Curry and Draymond Green still at their peak, the window of opportunity to secure another title won't last forever. Therefore, investing in an experienced and talented center like Vučević would be a strategic decision to maximize the team's chances of success. Of course, everything depends on how the Bulls evaluate the Warriors' offers and how much both sides are willing to negotiate. However, if the deal is finalized, Vučevic's arrival would represent a bold move to solidify the roster and reignite fans' championship hopes. But that's not all. While the trade market remains active, the Warriors are also keeping an eye on the future. Strong rumors suggest that the team is interested in emerging talents who could shape the next chapter of the franchise. One of these names is a Russian point guard with an impressive height of 2.06 meters, a rare combination of size and court vision that is attracting attention ahead of the 2025 NBA draft. Another name that has caught attention is Rhenz Abando, a young talent who shone in the recent FIBA Basketball World Cup. With his energy on the court and creativity, Abando could be the missing piece for the Warriors' continued success. Additionally, there's speculation about the arrival of Kai Sotto, a 2.21-meter Filipino center whose defensive presence and offensive skills could add a new dimension to the team. Now imagine a scenario where Vučević, Abando, and Sotto are part of the Warriors roster. It would be a true transformation for the team, both in the present and the future. The impact of these potential additions wouldn't just reignite championship hopes, but also bring new elements to the team's style of play, making it even more unpredictable and dynamic. Continuing our analysis, the possibility of a significant transformation for the Golden State Warriors with the arrival of Nikola Vučević and young prospects like Rhenz Abando and Kai Sotto represents more than just a strategy to win games. It's an opportunity to shape the franchise's future while still enjoying the final years of the core, led by Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and other veterans. Talking about Nikola Vučević is essential to understanding the immediate impact he could have on the team. It's not just about stats, even though his averages of 21.5 points and 10.2 rebounds are impressive. It's about what he adds in terms of tactical intelligence. Vučević has the ability to read the game like few centers can, adapting to complex offensive systems like that of the Warriors. Moreover, his consistent mid- and long-range shooting would create even more space on the court for the team's shooters, generating nearly impossible to defend offensive situations. Vučević's presence would also significantly ease the burden on Draymond Green. Green, who is essential to the team's defense and tactical organization, is often forced to compensate for the lack of size in the paint. With Vučević, Green could focus on his natural roles, such as distributing the ball and anchoring the defense, without the pressure of facing dominant opposing centers every night. This addition would bring balance and allow the Warriors to play more freely. Furthermore, Vučevic's arrival wouldn't eliminate the need for young talent. On the contrary, the franchise appears to be eyeing players who can contribute in the short term while developing for the future. This is where names like Rhenz Abando and Klay Thompson come into play. Abando, known for his energy and explosiveness, is precisely the type of player who fits the Warriors' dynamic and fast-paced style. His ability to create plays and score in transition would add a new layer to the team's bench, especially as the second unit seeks consistency. Klay Thompson, with his impressive height of 2.21 meters, represents a rare combination of size and skill. Despite being young, he has shown flashes of potential on both defense and offense. His wingspan would be a welcome addition to a team that has struggled against opponents dominating the paint in several seasons. While Soto would need time to adapt to the NBA's pace and intensity, his development in an environment filled with experienced veterans like Curry and Green could be accelerated. What makes all of this even more fascinating is how these potential additions align with the franchise's culture. Over the past decade, the Warriors have excelled at identifying talent that other teams overlooked and seamlessly integrating them into their system. Draymond Green, a second-round draft pick, is the most famous example, but there are others, like Jordan Poole, that prove the team has a keen eye for spotting players who fit their philosophy. Another interesting aspect of these moves is the strategic vision of the front office. With Mike Dunleavy Jr. as the new general manager, it's clear that the goal is to balance keeping the championship window open in the present while building a solid foundation for the future. This approach is risky but necessary, especially when considering the advancing age of Curry and Green. Ensuring the franchise remains competitive even after its stars retire is the kind of planning that separates ordinary organizations from truly exceptional ones. However, not everything is certain. There are significant challenges in any trade negotiation, especially with Vučević. The Chicago Bulls know the value of their center and, although they are having a mediocre season, they won't part with him without demanding substantial compensation. Therefore, including valuable assets like Moses Moody or future draft picks is almost inevitable. The question is how far the Warriors are willing to go to finalize the deal. This is the fine line between being aggressive enough to improve the roster and not compromising the franchise's future. On the other hand, the arrivals of Abando and Soto will depend more on their continued development. Abando is still considered a raw gem with plenty of untapped potential, but will need to prove he can compete consistently at a high level. Soto, meanwhile, faces the challenge of demonstrating that he can be more than just a standout player in international leagues. Adapting to the NBA's pace, physicality, and demands will be essential for him to become a relevant piece for the Warriors. Finally, the combination of Vučević, Abando, and Soto is not just about improving on-court performance. These additions also have the potential to impact the fan base and the franchise's narrative. Soto's presence, for example, could attract a legion of passionate Filipino fans, expanding the Warriors' global brand. Abando, with his exciting style of play, has everything to become a fan favorite locally. And of course, Vučević would be seen as the player who gave the Warriors the boost needed to secure another title. As we await developments on these potential trades, the Golden State Warriors remain one of the most intriguing teams in the NBA. Whether betting on a proven star like Nikola Vucevic, developing promising talents like Rhenz Abando and Kai Sotto, or even investing in more discreet moves to strengthen the roster, the goal is clear: to keep the team competitive and championship ready. The combination of strategy, talent, and organizational culture puts the Warriors in a unique position. They're not just fighting to win another championship, they're shaping the future of how modern basketball is played. The window of opportunity with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and company may be narrowing, but the franchise's ambition continues to grow. With so many possibilities on the horizon, all we can do is wait to see how Golden State's management will play its cards. And of course, we'll be here following every detail, analyzing the impacts of these decisions, and sharing everything with you. If you enjoyed today's video and want to keep up with the latest news and analyses about the NBA universe, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps us a lot to bring even better content for you. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, take the chance to subscribe now and activate the notification bell. That way you won't miss any updates on trade rumors, the hottest news, and everything involving our beloved Golden State Warriors. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. See you then.